Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to another review. Now I'm getting to the last ending on the Land Before Time franchise. Now I'm ending it since I reviewed the last film, The Wisdom of Friends, and now I'm reviewing the TV show, the Land Before Time, the series. Which aired in 2007 after it said that it aired on after the number 12, the Great Day of the Flyers, though. But the show takes place after the events of the last film, The Wisdom of Friends. And it ran for let's say like about a year. It premiered on January 5th, 2007, then ran till January 23rd, 2008. So it only lasted a year. For me personally, which is too bad, because I would like to see more episodes though. But so now I got all the DVDs I have right here. Through the eyes of a spike tail, magical discoveries, good times and good friends. See that right there? Friends Forever, Amazing Adventures, which was the first DVD of this, and Adventuring in the Mysterious Beyond. So that's all the DVDs I have right here. And like I mentioned in my previous review of the last film, The Wisdom of Friends, the special feature is it contains one of the episodes from the show that's not in any of these, which is the episode the Hidden Canyon. Just wanted to say that. And I'll including the episode and of all the episodes except for one that's not on any of these DVDs, which is the episode of the Great Long Neck Test. So, and also with the voice cast, the same voice cast comes back, including the one that voiced Littlefoot in the last film. But all the same cast members from all the previous films come back, And also, what about with the premise of the TV show? It's just Littlefoot, his friends, and now including Chomper, who's now living in the Great Valley, also with a new friend, Ruby. They're living in the Great Valley, and it's the show takes place with the Chomper and Ruby all automatically living in the Great Valley. Instead that Ruby's taking care of supposed to take care of Chomper, looking out for him, since it's like she promised her Chomper's parents to look after him, while living in the Great Valley. And they've been on a lot of many adventures, And like I said, the only episode that's not on the special features on the last film or any of these here is the Great Long Neck Test, Which in that episode, Littlefoot's father comes back, along with Shorty, And the episode was like that time where Littlefoot, has to take this long neck test, where to show the ways of leading. I think it was like the ways of leading a herd, So when get it right. Let me see here. Yeah, this is a test of 3 stages. See if a long neck is capable of leading a herd. So that's what that episode's about, and that's what Littlefoot's father comes back to the Great Valley to test Littlefoot, And in that episode where Shorty thinks he's a leader, he leads Littlefoot's friends to see if he can lead the way, test himself to lead a herd, So he takes Littlefoot's friends along with him. So that's that episode. That's not on which I don't get. Even if this one has a bonus episode, and that episode doesn't appear in any of these, wanted to make it a bonus episode with this episode of the Hidden Canyon on there, What is I was saying, and now I have to look it up online just to watch it, So, and all the other episodes, which I consider one of the few episodes I would say. And of course, the sing-along songs. Like I said, what it started of I think was the Great Long Neck Migration. Throughout most of the episodes in the series, they start singing that song want to go adventuring, adventuring. I want to go adventuring, that song. That song's been like sang throughout this whole series. Um, and there's episodes that well, personally I enjoy the whole series, but I will say a few of my favorites. One of my favorites is the episode of the Canyon of the Shiny Stones, where Sarah accidentally she accidentally loses Tria's one of the shiny stones. One of the shiny stones like on a big rock pile. She accidentally knocks into a river and loses it. So she wants to go to the canyon of shiny stones to get a new one. And so as soon as they get there, they pick one, and then the volcano erupts. And lava seeps into the canyon. And Ducky's like, oh no more shiny stones. And but that's that episode. And another favorite one of mine is, if I can let me remember, Escape from the Mysterious Beyond, where when they're exploring in caves, they end up getting in the Mysterious Beyond, and they get chased. Which also throughout the series, there's the other main villain in the show, which is a Tyrannosaurus Rex called Red Claw, which she's a Tyrannosaurus Rex that has like a long scar that goes all the way down on his head, neck, and to his left arm, and one eye is red and the other one is yellow, and he has you can consider his two henchmen, which are two raptors where they're called fast biters, called Screech and Thud. So in this episode, they get chased by them, and then there's an earthquake, and Ducky and Chomper got separated where they're on a cliff that's very high, they can't jump down, and they get stuck with one of the fast biters. Which one was one of the episodes was? Which one? What's the name? I think it's Thud. I think that's what the name is, Thud. And he can't get to them both because his tail is stuck underneath some rocks. So he can't reach them. So, and of course, by the end of the episode, when they do get out, and Thud, when they're hiding, and Thud smells them, and he thinks about what the good that good deed that Chomper did, by helping them out, so he leads the other Red Claw away, just say a way of saying thank you, but next time, So that's that episode, and I like that episode. That's all considered one of my favorites, And of course, you have other characters from the previous films coming back. Like I said, from the other films. Like I said, Littlefoot's father Braun and Shorty come back. Mo from the Journey to Big Water, he makes an appearance in what is it? It was Days of... No, it's not Days of Rise of Water. There's another episode called it. The Missing Fast Water Adventure. Mo comes back in that episode. And also Mr. Thicknose from The Big Freeze. He has a regular appearance on the show as well, so he's been in more than one episode. Allie from number 4, Journey Through the Mist, comes back. Comes back in an episode called the Brave Long Neck Scheme, where they made a new character where she's been in the pack and has a new long neck to play with him called Rhett, where he's been telling fake stories how he fights Sharptooth, and then Sarah has a plan to scare him with another Sharptooth to prove that he's telling phony stories, so he use Chomper, and Rhett gets the grown-ups and they chase Chomper through the valley, and but of course they straighten things out, and the old one also from the number 4 says, they learn, they're all heard of saying that, ooh, a talking Sharptooth, and I don't know how he can be friends with so many ones here in the Great Valley, but I think it's good, So, and that's another. So those are a couple of more recurring characters. Allie and the old one from Part 4, Journey Through the Mist. They come back in another episode, Or another episode, The Lone Dinosaur Returns. The Lone Dinosaur, or Doc, from Secret of the Saurus Rock, He makes another appearance in another episode where he comes back to the Great Valley and he's looking for a female longneck, And while all that's happening, Chomper is worried that Doc will find them because you know how he is about with Sharptooth, you know. Which at first Doc is like, I can't believe you're friends with Sharptooth, though, but later he forgives him for that, you know. So the lone dinosaur comes back in that episode, or um, where is it and then the three bullies Hip, Nod, and Mutt from part 3, the time of the Great Giving. They make an appearance in the last episode where it was a Littlefoot, Petrie, Ducky, and Chomper, where they discover some fast spider eggs, and with the help of Hip, Nod, and Mutt, they help lead the mother fast spider and her eggs and the mysterious bond to put them in a safe place, you know, far away from the Great Valley, you know. So those 3 characters, they come back in another episode, in the last episode, you know. And Guido from part 12, The Great Day of the Flyers, he makes an appearance in an episode, like I said before, in The Hermit of Black Rock, where they try to teach Guido how to fly, you know, which the term glide, you know, and he ends up getting blown into the mysterious beyond, you know, and Petrie goes after him, and they both land into this cave where this hermit, which you could call him the hermit, but he's a blind flyer or pteranodon who is by the name of Swooper. He's blind, you know, and he helps them fly back to the Great Valley with them, you know. So Guido comes back in another episode, so in the Hermit of Black Rock, you know. And I can just go on, you know, with this, you know, like there's another favorite episode of mine called where is that the search for sky color stones, you know, where they find this one rock, you know, where contains a lot of shiny colored stones, you know, that makes like the colors of the rainbow, you know. And that's another favorite episode I like, you know. But I still enjoy the whole series. You know, it's too bad it only lasted for 26 episodes, you know, and ran for a year. I would like to see more episodes, you know. And since then, there's then been left for the Land Before Time films, and like I said before in the last video, I wish I could see more sequels, you know, because I enjoy the whole series, you know, TV shows, movies, you know. I wish they could make more sequels, like I mentioned before, those 2 titles that they consider for making, but it's never happened, like the Growing Sky Stone or Sparkling Force, you know. I wish those two films can be made, you know, because I like to still see more Land Before Time films, you know. Well, but as I said, sometimes the makers, you know, pay attention to fans, and sometimes they don't, you know. Wish sometimes they want these films to be made, but for the chances are that they're not going to get made, you know, which is too bad, you know. So, but I still enjoy the series. I still like to see those 2 films to be made, you know. So, like I said, if the makers are listening, you know, or see this, you know, give it a chance to make those 2 films, you know, the Growing Sky Stone and the Sparkling Force, you know. I'd like to see a 14th, 15th film, you know. So, but other than that, though, I still enjoy the series, you know. It's too bad that one episode is not on both this or a special feature on this one, you know. But I enjoy the whole series, you know. So, this brings an end to the Land Before Time franchise, you know. And if you like one of your favorites, just leaving a comment below one of the videos saying this was my favorite, you know, or something like that, you know. Or you like the TV shows, your favorites, I don't mind. But I enjoy the whole series. So that's my review for the Land Before Time TV series, you know. The franchise coming to an end, you know, has now come to an end. So thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for the next movie review or updates or whatever I choose to upload. So I hope you enjoyed my review of this franchise. So, and like I said, I've enjoyed this whole series, so I'll never stop loving them. So thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for the next review. Later.